All right, so happy Friday to you. It's me again here messing around with my phone, and I don't know why it's making noises like that, but hey, going into the weekend, got some things to talk about real quick for the blog. First off, the Penn State mess yesterday. The report comes out showing who knew what, when they knew it, what they didn't do, all that good stuff, or all that bad stuff, I should say. But when you look at what all transpired with the Penn State situation, those folks that have defended the late Joe Paterno really don't have a leg to stand on anymore, and that's unfortunate. It's sad. The whole situation is sad. The fact that Joe Paterno apparently knew what was going on, when he knew what was going on, and yes, he told his superiors, but the one thing you have to remember in all this is that Joe Paterno was the biggest guy there. Forget about the athletic director, forget about the president, the trustees. Joe Paterno was the guy. He was the guy that if he said he wanted something done, it got done. And so that's what makes this situation all the more sad, is that Joe Paterno knew, apparently he knew, according to the investigation, and he did nothing about it. He virtually did nothing about it. I mean, yes, he told people that he felt was above him. Doesn't preclude the fact he could have picked up the phone himself. He could have called the authorities himself. I'm not going to continue to wax on about this because you've heard millions of varying opinions about this, but pretty much they all say the same thing, that Joe Pa could have done more. And that's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate because a lot of these situations involving Sandusky and the victims could have been avoided. It's just sad. And, you know, that's pretty much all I have on that because it was the hot topic. Everybody was talking about it on Thursday, and it boggles my mind. It really just boggles my mind that Joe Pa could be considered in that as, you know, I mean, just doing nothing, just doing basically nothing, and that's unfortunate. Charlotte Bobcats yesterday, big day Thursday for them. If you saw the Ford Sports Night, we had Rick Bonnell on from Las Vegas via phone, and he told us about the Bobcats' pursuit now of Chris Humphreys after, and you know that's the pursuit, nothing done, but rescinding the offer to DJ Augustine, qualifying offer, was a $4 million qualifying offer that they pulled from the table, making him an unrestricted free agent, and as a result, DJ's gone. Yesterday, agreeing to a one-year deal with the Indiana Pacers for $3.5 million. More on that in a moment. Ramon Sessions, all but signed, 2-year deal to come in to play guard for the Bobcats, and that means he and Kemba Walker are likely the 1-2 combo. We'll see how that works, but you know, in what we know of Sessions, we know he's a serviceable pro, and that's a good thing. He's a mid-level guy, and he could come in and certainly be a help. And the chase of Chris Humphreys, that's all going to depend really on what the Bobcats can put together for him and if he'll come. And that's a wild card, it's a shot in the dark. But they're working on it. They're trying. And this was what the Bobcats told us before, that they have a plan. And they knew they had to blow it up. They knew there was going to be some rocky waters ahead. No one anticipated a 7-win season. But that's what it is. That's what happened. Now they're following the plan. They have cap room. They're going after guys. They're trying to improve the ball club. This is one of those things where I know that there are so many people out there, and I read the comments on Twitter, the snark comments about how bad the Bobcats were. No kidding. Everybody knows they had 7 wins out of 66 last year. Everybody knows they were bad. The whole point now is they're trying to get better. And I think you have to give Michael Jordan and his group the opportunity to try to make this thing better. And honestly, there's nowhere to go but up after the 7-59 last year. As far as Augustine, back to him. Rick Bonnell told us yesterday that the Bobcats had offered him a contract extension, which he turned down. So Charlotte, instead of getting him long-term and paying him, from what Rick was telling us, somewhere in the neighborhood of $6 million per in a multi-year deal, $3.5 million for 1 year is certainly less than that. What does that tell us? Well, to me, it tells us that DJ Augustine wanted out. Plain and simple. Not that he thought he could get more money elsewhere. He just didn't want to be in Charlotte. Period. And it's every player's right to, you know, they can do that. They can say, hey, I don't want to be here. I don't want to sign this deal. I want to go elsewhere. That's fine. It's not, will he get more money someplace else? Probably not. I mean, he's certainly not going to get it this year because he's getting less than his qualifying offer was in Charlotte. You take a $500,000 less to go someplace else in another situation where Indiana's nice, not great, but nice. That's a rebuild as well. So, the grass isn't always greener, but hey, DJ exercised his right to not sign the long-term deal. The Bobcats pulled their offer, so now he goes to Indiana, and you wish him well. I mean, he played well here. I think he tried his very best. I think he got surrounded by losing season after losing season, and that weighs on you. It weighs on a player's mind. So if he wants out, he wants out. So you got that. So the Bobcats are trying to get better. Finally, we talked to Michael Jordan on Thursday at the Hoop Tee golf tournament, and it was pretty neat to see him swing in a club again. He says he's getting ready for Tahoe. Tough life, I know. But when the camera stopped rolling, Steve Reed from the Associated Press got the opportunity to get Michael's thoughts on the Dream Team stuff. The original Dream Team, 92, to the current Team USA. I'm sorry, every team after 92 is not a Dream Team. It's not. You look at that 92 roster, and they were just ridiculously good. They're ridiculously good. 11 Hall of Famers on a 12-man. 11 Hall of Famers on that roster. Just start there. Okay, that's the players. That's not counting, the coaching staff. About the players. Kobe Bryant's not going to say his team couldn't beat the Dream Team. He should say that, though. He should. Because that Dream Team, the 92 American Olympic entry, was the best basketball team ever assembled, period. And not only were they just talented, but they played together. And you have to go, the Dream Team documentary that was on NBA TV not too long ago was so well done. And you saw how this team actually became a team. It wasn't just 12 All-Stars or 11 All-Stars the NBA guys and Christian Laettner. I mean, this was a group of guys that were united and played like a team. And I think you have to look at that and you have to say, wow, that was pretty impressive what Chuck Daly did with that group. But every team after the 92 Olympic team is not a Dream Team. It's just that simple. Kobe Bryant saying that the Dream Team had older players, making his case for his group. It's not a Dream Team. It's the United States basketball team for the London Olympics. They are not a Dream Team. You got to stop that. It's just that simple. And yeah, I'm old enough that I can say I saw all those teams, and many of you are as well. But still, I remember in a cognitive state, not when I was 4. So there's that. Going to be hitting the door here momentarily. Tim Bear will get you through Friday. They've been gracious enough to allow me a Friday off, so I'm going to take advantage of it. And I will see you back on the Ford Sports Night on Monday. Make sure you check out news14.com for all the latest in sports news, weather, you name it, we've got it. And of course, the video blog. We'll be back on Monday after taking a couple of days off for the weekend. And what else am I missing here? Oh, don't forget your point and shoots, guys. Get your phone. Got your phone? Boom. Record it. Email it. Send it. sportsnews14.com. It's the easiest way for you to get your thoughts on any program. Because you know what? We take it, we turn it around, we put it on TV. We don't have to type anything in. We just do it. And you get your face on the program, and you get to tell us what you think about any topic in the world of sports, and we love hearing from you. So get on that now. Point and shoot. It's the wave of the future. It's the thing that you want to be a part of, right? Absolutely. All right. I'm Mike. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back on the program on Monday.